What's up, y'all? I am back. I just want to talk to y'all a little bit today about balancing life slash work slash being a caregiver. So I'm gonna talk to y'all a little bit about that, give you some pointers of some things that I do that helps me, and I'm gonna do all of that while, ironically, I am balancing with cooking tonight. I'm gonna be making chopped cheese egg rolls. That's on the menu for dinner tonight. So kick it with me for a little bit while I give y'all a couple of pointers and things that I've learned. All right, y'all. So about to get started. Got the glove up. I don't always use gloves, but sometimes when I gotta I don't always use gloves when I cook for myself and my spouse. Just us. But if I gotta use my hands a lot for the meal, then I definitely throw my gloves on. Number one, it saves me from having to wash my hands every 5 seconds, and also sanitary. So anyway, like I was saying in the last video, if you guys had a chance to watch that, I am a caregiver to my sister who had a brain aneurysm and stroke at the age of 35, which was 10 years ago. She's 45 now. And most recently became caregiver to my mom, who is 72, but was just recently diagnosed with high-grade glioma in her brain, which broken down means brain tumors. She actually had two. One was removed and biopsied so that they could study to see the type of brain tumor she had, and the other still in her brain, for which she was supposed to receive radiation treatment for it. But the reality of it is that it is non-curable. So radiation would not cure it or completely get rid of it. So that's not an option for her. So with that being said, I wanted to just come to you guys and offer some kind of, I guess, advice from my perspective in that balancing this thing, because neither one of my mom or my sister is actually in my home. My mom is currently in a hospital, and my sister is in a facility to where she receives 24-hour care. And my mom will eventually be taken to a facility as well to receive the same care. But that does not stop the responsibilities of a caregiver, meaning that at any given moment, I may have to speak with doctors, nurses. I may have to give consent for procedures. In my sister's case, I go on her appointments. Like tomorrow, for instance, she has a dentist appointment, and I go to all her appointments with her. I either meet her there or I take her myself. Really just depends on the situation. So I have to be available for that kind of thing. Not to mention the duties that come with that, which is decision making, medical decisions, and medications, all kinds of stuff that come with being a caregiver. And me in particular, I am the legal guardian to my sister, and I have currently filed to become legal guardian for my mom as well. So I wanted to kind of just give a little glimpse as to what my life may look like on any given day or week by week, as being a caregiver can be unpredictable. You may want to, if you are a caregiver and being put in a situation, you may want to set up a schedule for yourself. Now, when I say set up a schedule, literally like sit down, look at your day, look at the task, look at what you have, what has priority that you have to do or take care of or cover, and then put that into a schedule. So for me, for instance, to give you an example of what I'm talking about, I work from home full time. We have a publications company, the Cartel Publications, and we also have a filmmaking company, Crosshair Urban Cinema. So we do that, of course, full time, but from home. So I don't have to go into a building. I don't have a 9 to 5 per se, which in a sense is a good thing and can also be a curse, because if we don't, my wife and I, we have the businesses together. If we don't dedicate time to our businesses daily, but of course weekly, we don't eat. We don't get money in. So if I don't put time into marketing, if I don't put time into contacting libraries and some of the things that I do to get our revenue in, uploading new books or recording audio books, we won't get money in. If my wife doesn't, write the books that she does, or edit the movies that we've done, or we just finished creating the trailer for our latest movie that we shot at the end of last year. All of these things have to still be done, and if we don't do them and get them out there in a timely fashion, we won't have money coming in. So, in a sense, there is no downtime. Of course, emergencies happen and things take place. Yes, we have to adjust, but that is why the schedule is important, because if you lay out everything in front of you, you can see what it is that needs taken care of and what has to be done, and you can arrange to have those things done. At the same time, put in there what may be coming up. So like I said, for instance, my sister has to go to the dentist. So I know if I look at the week, the dentist appointment was already scheduled. If I look at my week, I'm going to say, okay, I know on this day, I can't do anything or dedicate any time to my mother for her needs on that particular day. And I'm not talking about emergency. I'm talking about scheduled. My mom's hospital is a ways away from my home, so I will schedule which day I'm going to go to the hospital for that week, or which days I'm going to go to the hospital for that week. And I know it can't be on the day that Cece has her dentist appointment. So that's what I mean when I say, all right, this is the day that Cece has her appointment. I'm going to pretty much dedicate all of that time, or the majority of that time, for Cece on that day. Next day, boom, I can go to the hospital to see my mom. I can get up early, record my audio books. I can do both. Really just depends on what time I set for myself to do things. So because caregiving can be unpredictable, you want to be as flexible as possible with your schedule if you can. If you work a 9 to 5, then of course from whatever time you leave to whatever time you come home, that's work. It's not too much you can do in those hours unless it's on your lunch break or something. So that's what I kind of mean when I say schedule and have it be flexible. So yeah, like I was saying, balancing work and life, and being a caregiver is key. Also, having some form of life as well. You got to take time to schedule in fun things, something to take your mind off. It could just be reading a book. It could be watching a movie. It could be whatever it is that, brings you joy, to help you reset. Because this stuff can get to be overwhelming if you don't have some type of plan to caregive for yourself. I've said this before in the other videos that I've done when I was just caregiver for my sister, that you have to take care of yourself, because if you're not taking care of yourself, you can do all that you can. You can get the person, your loved one, back healthy and on their feet and taking care of themselves again if possible, and then you could be down. So it's very important that you schedule some time, and I say weekly, to do something for you. And do something don't gotta mean you gotta go to the club. You don't have to jump out there and be outside. I'm not a club person, but I like to go get me a drink, every now and again. Football season, that was my thing. I'm watching the games when it was football season, but we're not even in football season anymore right now. So just do something, whatever brings you joy. Take some time to make sure you do that as well. And the next point I want to discuss with you guys today is communication. That is also key, big time. For me, being far from my mother's hospital And not being able to go down there and be down there every single day means that I have to rely on family, friends, her community, which consists of her priest, the parishioners and friends at her church, her childhood friends, her family, of course our family, but her family, like her cousins, her siblings are here. She has, like I said, childhood friends that she grew up with that's in the city that have come to see her. My dad's cousin, who she's close with, has come and has been instrumental in going, and she's in the city. She's been instrumental in giving me updates. Every time she goes, she'll call and she'll tell me what happened and what the nurse was doing or wasn't doing, that kind of thing. And so do some of my other family members. I have family members that are out of state who, although are not here to visit on a consistent basis because they are coming in town to visit her, but they have been helping me from afar, calling places, looking things up and sending them to me, helping anywhere in any way that they can, and that is key. So if you have people in your life or in the loved one that you're taking care of life that offer help, use them, delegate, because if you don't, you could possibly be overwhelmed, and that's not good. And also, no guilt, man. No guilt. Guilt can put things on you that can be hard to overcome. So don't feel guilty if you can't go down there every day, if you can't be with that person every single day. Like I said, a schedule is going to be key, because not only is it just going to see them and maybe physically taking care of them, you have to have time to do paperwork. As I mentioned in the last video that I had, my mom didn't have long-term care insurance, so we have to file to or apply for her to get long-term care insurance. That kind of stuff takes time. It takes preparation. It can take days. You may have to go to different institutions to gather the paperwork that you need, so all of that stuff takes away from a daily routine. So you have to, again, plan for that as best as possible. And so that could mean on this day, I'm going to this office, I'm going to this courthouse, and so I'm not able to, visit with my loved one. Don't have guilt about that. You are doing everything that you can, and you need to be comforted in that fact that I can't be everywhere and do everything at once. So have no guilt about that, because again, guilt can put things on you, can make you feel bad, can make you physically feel bad, have headaches, and the things like that you're gonna have to try to overcome. That is just not fair to you. So do away with guilt. Guilt, there's no place in this situation. So that was pretty much all I wanted to come at you or to go over with you guys today. I'm gonna continue to get my little dinner together. This is literally just egg roll papers, cheese. I got different cheese. I got like a chive and onion cheese, cream cheese, and cheddar cheese. Did an egg wash. That's what you see me putting around the edges of this. And then I just cooked up some frozen burger patties. Cooked them up. I took them out the freezer, seasoned them up, cooked them down, added onions to them, and mixed it with the cheeses in here. And now I'm stuffing my egg roll paper. Once I have them all rolled completely, I'm going to drop them in the oil, and cook them up. And that is going to be dinner for us tonight. So thank you so much for spending some time with me today. Make sure you please support, because that helps a great deal. Like I said, we work from home, and if we don't work and put things out there, we do not eat, and we gotta eat. So please support. I'm gonna drop the links to our website for books, our website for our movies. All of our movies are on Tubi and YouTube. We currently have 10 up, 11 almost. So 11, well, 10 and a half, because one of our movies It's not available on Tubi, but it's been approved, so it'll be up soon. We just finished another one, our 12th, in the end of October, that, like I said, we were doing the trailer for, so that will be submitted and will be coming soon, and we're getting ready to go into production for our 13th. So please support it. Like I said, I'm gonna put our links in my description of this video, and I appreciate it. I will be back. I don't know where I'll do. Maybe next time I'll talk to you guys on the way to visit my mom. Until then, see you. All right, I came back real quick because I wanted to show y'all what the final results look like. This is it. This is just one of them. I'm gonna cut it open and see how this thing look. And all the cheese on the knife. Move that out the way. Boom. Steaming, hot, chopped cheese, egg roll. I plated up. I made a, I'll show y'all that. Oh, there we go. This is just mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup, relish, and a little sriracha. As my wife likes a little spice. Boom. Whip it on up, throw it on there. There y'all go. That's going to be dinner. A couple of these and some mixed veggies. And that's it. I felt it'd be doing a disservice if I ain't show y'all how it looks. So, there you go. See y'all next time. Peace.